Alright, everybody, here we are back for another episode of Medieval Dynasty, and as you can see, we are in the winter months, or the winter season, I should say. So, we have some jobs that need to get done. We're trying this new abbreviated play style, or video style rather. I'm still playing the full experience, but if we see an uptick in viewership, then that may influence our decision here. But for right now, I think winter is a really good time to make repairs. So I'll spend a few minutes repairing a few things around the area here, and we may even, because it's so easy to find stones, we may even spend a little bit of time converting some of the buildings over to stone. We'll wait and see if that makes practical sense here in a little bit. But I appreciate everybody who's been checking out the series, who's been watching along, either, catching pieces, or if you've been one of the loyal, steady viewers. Either way, I appreciate you guys. This is a game that is slow developing, but I find it very rewarding to play myself. So, alright, it looks like the hunting lodge needs some sticks, and then we need straw for that roof. And we should be pretty much good to go after that. I don't have any specific jobs planned for this winter, and it's not like I have some clearly laid out plan. Some of you probably saw in the last episode we got the herbalist hut going. Actually, that reminds me, I need to move. Oh, I already moved him back. Okay, great. We had Roland over there working on finding us some mushrooms so we could make our mushroom soup. So we'll get a little bit of straw for that, and I'll check these buildings down here, and then it might be a good time to do the quest for Alwyn. I don't know if it's a seasonal quest or not, but Alwyn is the quest line that we haven't done yet, so that could be a good idea to get that going. If you saw last episode, people were using that sitting area, which I think is really cool. Nice little feature in the game. And that's just the first one. We'll do more of those kinds of things here soon. But I think it'll be easier to do this from inside. Alright, there we go. Okay, well, I think I will go ahead and run over and try to advance Alwyn's story, since it seems like for the most part we're good to go. It doesn't seem like we have any huge production issues right this minute, and I will see you guys later once we have some action to report. Alright, so we're doing this quest for Alwyn. He gave us, over there in Gostovia, he gave us 120 gold to bring the money to this person here, Falibor. Okay, and then I think he's going to give us a tool that we now have to take back to him, which is irritating. That's literally the definition of a fetch quest. But I thought I would bring you guys with me to see how this unfolds. I did stop. There was a lost shipment on the other side of the bridge, and I was like, oh boy, this is going to be great. and it had 8 coins, so not great. But on the way over to Gostovia, there was a different one that had a bronze axe. This is the one that had 8 coins. There's another one that had a bronze axe, though, which is considerably more valuable. And we will probably just keep it and use it because bronze is challenging to make. I tend to use my bronze for making the scythe. So, but that did remind me that perhaps one of the days of this winter I will spend mining, because we can't build the mine yet. Alright, so we'll see what Alan has to say here, and then I will probably, if he sends us on another fetch quest, I might let you know. Okay. Wait for, okay. Alright. I will see you guys maybe in the next day. I don't know. But that was all we got for this part of Alan's story. Alright, we're here on the second day of winter. It is actively snowing outside. I realize that I have not spoken with Bolomira in probably a few seasons, and she has a quest. So, since I got the carrots planted and Alwyn's quest done, I'm gonna bite the bullet here. See what happens. Wish me luck.
Hello.
Okay, she gave me an apple. How's my family doing? You were thinking about me. Oh. It's morning. Is it gonna end the day? You know what? That's fine. Fine wine in Gostovia. It's already been paid for. Yeah, okay. That's funny. Very different than what I thought the mission would be. Gostovia is not far at all. So let's see if there's anything that we have in storage that we want to sell, or maybe something we can make to run over there. I need to warm up? What do you mean I need to warm up? Whatever. I thought that this outfit was warm enough. Okay. I did sell a tunic a little bit ago, so maybe I needed that. Oops. So we have a lot of fur. We have some linen thread over there. Oh, we're getting manure in. That is very good. Okay, and it's up here. Let's see here. We have a lot of wooden bowls, but those are only going to go for 2 apiece. Excuse me, that's not really worth it. Do we have a lot of planks? No, we have 1 plank. Well, I think sewing makes the most sense. If I can find... what was it? 14 fur. Let's go with 70. I don't know if we're gonna have enough linen thread to do 5 of these, but we'll take the whole stack of linen thread, and we are going to make these 5. There we go. Maybe my memory's not that bad. We'll run these over, we'll get the wine, we'll sell these, and that should be a win-win. Now, I do wonder if Because the size building, the size house that we're in, we should only be able to have one kid. So kind of an interesting development. Oh yeah, I need to eat. I made some scrambled eggs for myself. Oh, I have so many things that I shouldn't be carrying around. Let's put this extra bronze axe in here. We can actually, let's take the feathers with us. Take the feathers with us. Leave fertilizer and the fur. And I'm gonna run that linen thread back. So that used 10 because we picked up 23. So yeah, it was 2 per. All right, I remembered. Linen thread. We'll leave that there. Okay. And this should get us a little bit of cash, but like maybe like 600. So we'll go pick up the wine. We want that quest to show up. I guess I don't really need to take you guys with me. I'm gonna head over there, pick up our wine, sell these fur capulets, and probably see you on the next day. Alright, I just wanted to update you guys that in very typical Medieval Dynasty fashion, I came back with the wine, and instead of, the game being like, alright, it's going to be this evening, instead there's this other part of the quest that she's sending me to Branica, which of course is all the way up here by the mine, which is where I want to be the next day anyways. So what I might do is set up camp up there and simulate over the night so that I can mine all day for the 3rd day of the season. The only problem with that is I don't know what it's going to do to the mission. And, of course, missions expire, or quests I should say, expire at the end of the season. So can't really do that, and now it's got me going on this fetch quest, and who knows how many days, what else this mission is going to have for me when I get up there. So as you can probably tell from the tone of my voice, I'm real thrilled about this development, but hopefully it's nothing and I can come back and get mining done in the next day. But typical Medieval Dynasty, send you riding halfway across the map for probably nothing. Alright, it's the 3rd day still. I talked to the folks in Branica, and it was I don't know, I didn't read the dialogue, but I'm over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of mining. So I should have pressed record because I ended up buying 2 things that are really gonna make a big difference in our playthrough. One thing you can see on my back, I bought a backpack. So now we have 65 carry weight, which is going to be amazing. So I thought I would do this a little bit. I don't know how late I'll be out, but I'll do a bit of mining, at least until I get bored of it, and then we won't have to ride back up here the next day. I do need to let my stamina regenerate. I'm not going to be picky about whether I get, copper or tin. We'll just get whatever we can. I don't know if it's going to get dark. This animation is a little bit bizarre to me, but it almost feels like maybe it was they want you to do this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 7 hits. It would make sense to make something that's not a stone pickaxe, but again, these things all cost money that I don't really have, especially because I spent a bunch on a backpack. So we're over. Let's go ahead and run this over. That's salt there for anybody who hasn't played this. Salt is good for curing food, but we're at a size of our settlement that we're going through the food. Oh, I forgot to sell those feathers. We're going through the food fast enough that I can, on the last day of the season, cook it into some other dish that will be eaten if something is expiring. So the salt is, I could see being more of an issue later in the game. I don't know that it is right now. So the cool thing about the way this is set up, we can just grab a log and stones in here and make another pickaxe. Then we'll probably start heading home. Do we have stone on us? We probably have some from those last couple of hits. Nope. Alright, and then we'll make a stone pickaxe. But this has ended up being quite the strange adventure, to be honest. I was planning on coming here, and then I was planning on not coming here. And then she sent me on that weird quest. It was like, oh, this was quick and easy. I'm going to be done. And then it was like, no, not really. And I don't know if she's going to be happy when I get back, or if she can send me another leg of this journey. For those of you that have been watching me play this game for a while, you know I'm not a huge fan of the way the quests are so open-ended. Like, you don't know if it's going to be something you can complete in a day. I guess I'll get one more if it'll fit. You don't know if you'll be able to complete it in a day or if it's going to take a long time. And there's no good way to manage your time. Also, I bet the donkey could fit down there. I don't know if I should do that or not. What do you think? This pickaxe is almost dead. Maybe we do one more trip down the hatch. Wow, 27 stone. Hey, you know what? I don't complain. Getting all this stone will be good when we either upgrade houses, or, upgrade buildings or build new buildings. I was looking off when I wasn't recording. I was looking and I realized that we can do second level buildings on a few different things. Like the food storage is one. I think resource storage, we're close. There's a fair bit that we can upgrade. So that might be our next step rather than expanding out with more buildings. Maybe we just need to build up. I'm dirty. Well, I've been mining all day. So I feel like that'll do it. One more hit. Oh, look at that. Look at the amount that's left here. I'm just gonna go the wrong way. I get so turned around in these things. I'm glad it's not too dark and scary in there. Alright. Come on, donkey. Alright. I have no idea what time of day it is. So I'm going to ride the donkey home, and now maybe I'll see you on the next day. All right, here we are on the third day of this winter, and I've decided on a few things to do. Namely, I want to make sure that we use up all the food that may spoil at the end of the season. And then I want to look into potentially updating some of the buildings. I don't know if we have enough resources for that, but I want to look into it. Apparently, Rasomir's feeling all better. It's been a nice night with Bolamira, and things are looking nice and clear and bright and beautiful this morning, this late winter morning. So we have carrots, 156 carrots that are going to expire, and 44 onions. So carrots and onions. Let's see. I believe we have a stew recipe that involves carrots. So 2 carrots, 2 meat, and 1 wooden bowl. And then what was the other one I said? Onions, right? Onions? So the onions, I think, are in this meat with gravy. So it's 3-1-1, and it's plates. So we should be able to do both of these. So we'll do the carrots first. So we need 2. So it's a 2-2 carrot to meat with 1 bowl. We're gonna have to run up and get the bowls, but now that we have this backpack, this should be so much easier. So do we have 156 meat on hand? We don't have an overwhelming amount of meat. We have a lot of dried meat. I think I might adjust that and get the hunters to do less of that. So let's go manage the hunters, and let's say less dried meat and more regular meat. Okay. Am I still carrying those feathers? I am. Gosh. Fortunately, they don't weigh a lot. Alright, so we're gonna have to run up and get, what's 78? So we need all of that plus 98. We can put all those in here. The carrots and the meat. Let's go get our bowls. So what did I say, 78? I don't know if we're going to have 78 bowls. But we'll get as many as we can, and then we can always make more. Wood bowls. Wooden bowls. Wow. Okay. So we'll do these. So that's... and we need 50 of these. Boom. Alright. This is... should hopefully get us some good production experience as well. Sorry, I won't necessarily keep you guys with me the whole day, but I just wanted to give a general idea of what we have going on here. Wow, 78 stews. Hopefully this will help people have something to eat. I haven't seen any complaints about lack of food, so seem to be doing okay in that regard. Excuse me, I hardly ever eat the stuff that I make, which is funny to me. Alright, so what did I say? It was 3 onions to 1 meat to 1 plate, I believe. So we're going to do 13, 14 batches. We could do more with those, but let's go with 13 batches. we'll do 13, and then 13 plates we need. This isn't a far trip between these buildings, but I do think I could have been more intelligent with the way I set that up. Okay, wow, we're up to 60 manure up here. That's great. That's really great. And we've got ore. Okay, and what do we need to make plates? I think we just need planks. Let's do like maybe 5 logs worth of planks. Howdy ho, neighbor. I need to use that. Alright, this will get us 10 planks. This is the kind of stuff that, like, when I read people on Reddit being like, so what's the quickest way to get this or get that? Or, you know, how do I min-max this game? I'm like, you don't. Oh, really? I didn't need planks. Alright, well, live and learn. We'll make ourselves some buckets. Can always use more water buckets. Just always. But when I see people trying to min-max, like, how do I make money? What do I do? It's like, play the game. That's how you do it. You play the game. Just, there's no singular way to be successful in this game, which is a foreign concept to a lot of people, to be fair. Yeah, let's do this. It is very strange to most people. Sorry, dude, I'm back. I could have warned you, but you wouldn't have listened. Most people are used to games having like a way to... I think, as much as I complain about this game, various things here and there that I don't like, there's almost a counter to every complaint that I have. Right? Like, that's not the game's fault. Excuse me, sir. That is not the game's fault. Oh, it's roasted meat. I don't think I remembered that. I mean, we have plenty of roasted meat, so it's not a problem, but I don't think I remembered that. Roasted meat. We need 13 or 14, was it? We'll go 14 just in case. Alright, now... There we go, 14. Meat with gravy. Love it. Like, the way that I've adjusted the game to kind of meet the way I want to play is the strength of this game. There's so many things that would make me say I'm never playing this again. But because the game is so thoroughly customizable, it makes it so I don't really mind. Oh, there's 2 onions that are going to rot. Oh well. Boy, we're making a lot of dried fish meat too. Good night. Alright. Good deal. Good deal. I like it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do small odd jobs around the farm here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw this one to a close. Hopefully the length of the video comes out to an amount that people are happy with, and we will... Oh, look at this. You know, I was just thinking maybe we built a little road up here. Maybe we could put something on this flattish spot up here, almost like a defensive, like a rampart. Because I was thinking about putting a wall along the outside anyways, and that would be pretty cool to be able to climb up in a defensive tower up here and see Any attacks coming from that way? I mean, the trees are in the way right now, but it's the idea. I'll give it some thought. All right, thanks everybody so much for checking out the video. If you made it to the end, please leave a comment. Let me know you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like this edited style, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.